What's going on, guys? So I want to report a pretty big update for Final Fantasy 7 Remake Trilogy Part 3. Now this is a very speculative type of video, but more than likely this could be an insight of something big quite soon. So this comes on a Twitter account. Wait a minute, Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 3 is already starting voiceover recording, and he shared an Instagram post or an Instagram story from Cody. If you don't know who he is a voice actor for Cloud Strife, of course, English voice actor. I mean, look at this dude. This guy looks like a Giga Chad. So imagine having that flex of not only looking like a Giga Chad, but also playing a Giga Chad couch, that being Cloud. As Tom Holland once said, this dude is
double handsome.
The caption was so happy to be back with my bestie. He even put like a Cloud emoji or art, whatever that is, looking straight out of One Piece with those proportions. So this is clearly Final Fantasy 7 Remake related. But hold your horses, this doesn't immediately mean that we're gonna get FF7 Remake trailer or some kind for Part 3. This could be anything Final Fantasy 7 related. Could be just a promotional material, could be a short trailer like we got for Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2, sorry. I'm saying Part 2. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth trailer, the first ever trailer, which was like 10-second clip of Cloud and Sephiroth just talking while they go through the Mount Nebel teaser trailer. I think that's the pattern they're going to go for Part 3. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe, hopefully, this is all speculation, this summer, maybe Summer Game Fest, we might get a teaser trailer much like we got for Rebirth. It was like 10 seconds. I think there's a good chance of that happening. Again, just make clear, not confirmation, just my assumption. If they do a trailer, I wonder what it's going to be. I wonder what the teaser is going to be, because it would be amazing if it's Aerith related in some kind. We get Aerith and Cloud just going back and forth. So I'm not really sure how Part 3 is going to really start. Part 2, everyone assumes it's going to be Nibelheim flashback, which it was. So Part 3 is a bit weird. It's actually harder to tell where it's going to start off with. So I wonder what the teaser, if there's one, is going to consist of. I would not be shocked if we start Part 3 with a Sephiroth flashback instead. We see his origin as a young child or young kid, grow up during his teenage years. Like I said, it could be other Final Fantasy 7 related project, like who knows, a spin-off game, advertisement, and this is a far reach, just what I would like, because I just watched the Devil May Cry anime from Netflix, and to me that was incredible. I would love if to do like an anime for Final Fantasy 7. It legit has the aspect and the qualities to make a fantastic anime. Amazing characters, world, art style, story, fights, you name it. I think it would do so well as an anime. And right now that is like the trend, and it's a trend that's working for these companies, is where they make a movie, show, animation for said game. We've seen it with Fallout, Halo's done it, even Twisted Metal, Sonic movies, Mario movies, Zelda movie, and it works. And now we got Devil May Cry anime. Whether they're good or not, for the most part, they have helped a lot forward certain franchises. Even The Last of Us right now, which is huge. So that's my like big hope. Hopefully they do something like that. Of course, make it consistent and respecting the source material. It's funny that a lot of game companies have followed that trend now, making shows or movies, whatever it may be. Because squareenix is actually one of the first to do it with, you know, Advent Children. And they haven't done anything like that since. Again, that's an example where it was divisive among fans. But I'd say for the most part, majority of people enjoyed their time with the movie. Heck, even Final Fantasy 15 did it for a couple, like 3-4 episodes, which to most people love. I love that little series they did for Final Fantasy 15, especially the Prompto episode. So yeah, this could be other marketing projects. And there's even more to this from this Twitter user, Gaming Tifa, appropriately. There were also other posts from Yamazaki and Shibai, Cloud and Tifa's motion capture actors, so the MOCAP actors. So I think that Part 3 is closer than we all thought. So yeah, so we got these tweet posts from said MOCAP actors. So just go through them quickly today. I had to memorize some very long lines, so I thought I couldn't go unless I memorized them. So I memorized them by Saturday in practice, put emotion into them during my free time work. So the emotion and very long line. I wonder what this scene is referring to. I put my energy into both work and play. Again, there could be some translation issues because again, it's straight from Google Translation. This is from the Tifa MOCAP actress, and then we got Cloud's MOCAP actress saying, it's a long scene in which the dialogue expresses a lot of heart. We carefully crafted every word so that the character's feeling could be conveyed to the players and the image would match the creator's ideals. So this must be a very emotional scene that people are assuming is this one right here, the live stream sequence, which is super impactful. If I'm not wrong, this is very late into the game and highly likely late into Part 3. Looks like production is going very well, very well, if it's gone to the stage. And it's a lot further than we all assumed for development. I spoke the lines a lot yesterday. There were only 2 actors and there was an important scene where we were on all day. So we worked hard. I played a variety of roles. I let it all out and finished early, so I went for a drink with the staff. It was delicious. Played a variety of roles. What does this mean? There are different Clouds that we see. Hint, hint, maybe. There were only 2 actors. Cloud, MOCAP, Tifa mocap is what we're referring to. And an important scene that we're doing basically the whole day. The whole day was just on this one scene. So again, it must be a very, very important scene. And this scene right here is very pivotal to Cloud and Tifa's moment. So it could be that. Now I just want to quickly put this in and point out, hopefully the translation, the localization translation is accurate, especially from like this scene. From what it looks like a very emotional, impacting scene. Because if you don't know, there's this controversy, rightfully so, about the translation being mistaken or errors with the translation. It's not really matching up to what's being said in the Japanese version, which is the canon accurate version. So they got a localization team that loves to tweak this translation, the wording of certain dialogue, and I believe they shouldn't really do that because it could really mess up the interpretation of what certain scenes are conveying, especially scenes like this, which has to be very replicated accurately from the original source, which is the Japanese version. There's a whole video I think from Dashing Dave, a very good video that addresses this, and you might be shocked. There's some crazy stuff that's being said and being translated from Japanese to the English version. Some translations are so bad it caused a whole ass plot hole that involved Barrett. Is so bad. I'm guessing this is from the mocap. Yeah, I see Japanese text, so this could be from the mocap actor or actress. I don't know which one, Cloud or Tifa. So they clearly put in a lot of work. Even more from Cloud, mocap actor Yamazaki, adding lines now. There's going to be a lot of talking during today's cutscene shoot. Let's do our best. This doesn't immediately mean Final Fantasy 7. It could, again, it could be anything. This guy could be a mocap for a lot of projects. But if I'm not wrong, Yamazaki has done this for like previous games and they hold to be true. Like he said stuff like this about the process and like his basically diary of his work, and long behold it was actually FF7 related. So it could be, could be not. So everyone's assuming the same thing. I don't blame him. I think the same. I do want to touch upon very quickly of Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis. So there's been a lot of additions that have been included into the story, amazing additions, such as this one, Masamune. So we get the origin of Masamune and who was the first wielder. I think it's the first wielder. You got this like Akuma looking person who looks mad cool. Would be insane if there's a way that he's like a secret boss for part 3 and we see his style of fighting with the Masamune. That'd be fantastic. That'd be amazing. But he looks sick. An old man looking badass. You can't get more anime than that. Even more shots from here. It looks like he actually gives him the sword. I wonder why. I need to actually play this. I'm super interested into this story. I need to know how he got the blade and how he got acknowledged like this from the user. And look how it's glowing in purple. What does that mean? Does it have powers? Amazing figures for young Sephiroth right here. Can't wait to see him or how he looks for Final Fantasy 7 Part 3. There's no way we're not going to see at least a glimpse of young Sephiroth in some kind. Other stuff for Ever Crisis, we've got these amazing costumes. Please, squareenix, you better add these for part 3. There's no way you're going to drip out my boys Quick Kate Sif, the Moogle. There's no way you're going to do that and not let us access that for part 3. Like, I'm not even a fan of their playstyle, but I will be way more keen to play them if they'd be looking like this, dripped the heck out, super iced up. Look at this. Is that meant to be the Phoenix? We got FF7 Ever Crisis and Dragon Quest Tact collab character art. I never thought in my day that I'll see Final Fantasy 7 characters drawn in, you know, the Dragon Quest or Dragon Ball art style. I'll take it. Sadly, RIP Akira Toriyama. I don't think this is, of course, drawn by him. Like, it's Dragon Ball in art style, but not enough. It's definitely drawn by someone else. But it's close enough and I'll take it. It looks cool. Funny, we got young Sephiroth and not the Sephiroth we know in this art style. But again, I'll take it. More update from Nomura himself for Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis, as well as a very tiny update for Final Fantasy 7 Remake Trilogy. So they're saying they are continuing to do the hard work on part 3 of FF7 Remake Trilogy. He said he won't say anything else, but they are currently working hard and please look forward to it. I mean, this is everything we know, so it's not, like I said, there's a tiny bit of update regarding part 3. Funny enough though, how are we getting way more marketing and promotion and news, any update on part 3 remake more than goddamn Kingdom Hearts 4? Like, since the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, we have gotten basically practically nothing. Even with the anniversaries, we got nothing for those games. And this is Nomura. He didn't say nothing like this for Kingdom Hearts 4 yet. But since Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, we got Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth coming out. And it looks like they're developing Final Fantasy 7 part 3 of the remake far faster. I can see it in the company's eyes. I know this is not because Final Fantasy 7 is a bigger or more priority project or IP. I think that plays a lesser role. I'm not saying it doesn't at all, but I think it's because, again, it's a remake trilogy. They want to produce and release these games quickly before the relevancy dies down. Basically, they don't want fans to lose interest. So to me, it makes a lot of sense. They're going crazy with development. Even more cool costumes. Again, I don't see these costumes where I like about these, they are so unlike or unfitting for FF7. Oh, it's meant to be for my Dragon Quest character. That makes a lot of sense. This guy looks exactly like Sephiroth anyway in Dragon Ball art style. There's also an April Fool joke which involved characters being looking like high school characters. So initially it was an April Fool joke, but what Nomura says here, which I agree with, he says he doesn't actually like April Fools. He doesn't like lies. I agree. There's so much annoying lies on April Fools. He said when they brought the idea for Ever Crisis Academy to him, I told him they were really going to do it. Then he gave it the okay, as it won't be a lie and they will do it for real. So initially it was a joke, but Nomura was more in agreement to this because they actually did this at the actual events. I mean, it would be dumb to not. Clearly an interest for this. Look at this, they're dripped out. You got Aerith rocking with a mask as well, which is mad cool. What do you guys think is the best among these? Who has this on the best? For me, it's Aerith. I do like his change from Zack though. We also got gameplay, which looks cool. This would be hilarious if they add these costumes for part 3. That would make me laugh. I'm scared of what the internet might do with them. That's the only reason why I would not like these, to be honest. Too much Tom Goomy behavior. We got Barrett as well. His is mad cool with a fan as a weapon. He has a gym outfit on, it looks like. 100% gym outfit because he has a stopwatch and a whistle. Of course, Aerith with the most stylish outfit to me. Just ignore this one. Ignore this as well. 100% Sephiroth is the most popular at school. I will not be shocked if he is. If you don't know who this is young Angeal. Which again, I need to know what happens in the story. I need to play this game, the story of it. I definitely will closest time for part 3. Amazing wallpaper right here. A wallpaper screen. I think there's a homepage for that. I'll be down for like a spin-off show for F7 of these characters in a high school setting. That's quick money right there for Square. Even more cool shots. This time with Barrett and Aerith. What's that tag team, the synergy move, the coolest one, probably the best one in the game. I didn't even notice she has highlights on her head. That's sick. It's so funny. I just realized the interaction. Barrett like hypes her up, like, come here, show off. He even rolls like, come on, get hyped. And she's like, I don't know. And Barrett gets disappointed immediately. And that is it. There is this cool concept art of F7 Rebirth. Amazing concept art. As you can see here, we see blood, which was taken out in a game, which sucks. I mean, understandable, but sucks nonetheless. And this snake actually looks bigger here than in game. I don't know if that's because of perspective. But this though, this on the other hand. So I guess this was concept art of what they could have done. Because if you don't know, in Rebirth, you had to, like, yeah, it's mandatory to fight this beast of a snake. But in initial game, PS1 game, you can't actually fight it. There's no way you fight it. You have to get a chocobo to run away or go through the swamps before this guy eats you up. So this looks like concept art or an idea they want to maybe play around with. So you can even see the train tracks. They look like Cloud is running away. Look at Chocobo looking mad scared. And this could be mad cinematic. This would look incredible. But I'm not complaining because at the end of the day, we actually fight the snake and defeat it in a way, which never happened. But damn, would I like to see what this vision would have been. Put your comments down below what you guys think about this. When you suspect we get any update or big update, should I say, a teaser trailer, some kind for part 3. What do you think the part 3 is going to be named or titled? I think it's going to be Reunites or Returns. One or the other seems the most fitting. And I might do videos on F7 Ever Crisis about the story so that we all are up to date before part 3 comes out. But besides that, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and until next video, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.